Hello friends, Darren here. Welcome back to another Swedenborg V-Books, and we're working from the book Heaven and Hell, paragraphs 7 to 12. Is it possible for us to build utopia here on Earth? Could democracy one day lead us into a social paradise? What makes paradise paradise? What makes heaven heaven? Stay tuned. As we go along with this video series exploring the book Heaven and Hell, we are going to make some truly amazing discoveries about heaven. There are elaborate cities there, luscious landscapes, incredible buildings and architecture, fantastic ways that people have to travel and to communicate. And yet, what makes heaven an incredibly wondrous place, more than anything, is the very nature of the people that live there. People in heaven are continually receiving the very divine nature of love and wisdom flowing into their hearts. It is a very divine nature flowing into the heart of people that is more essential than rules or governmental oversight in heaven. Here on earth, we are heavily dependent on governmental and political structures. However, the quality of people in those structures makes a difference as to whether our governments are benevolent or harmful. Take democracy, for example. It's not a perfect system, but it does work because no one person can stay in power for too long. It's our earthly nature to be selfish first and then to think of people last. But there are certainly cases of where leaders have truly had people's heart and best interest. And those kind of leaders, regardless of the political system that they're involved in or how long they have been in that system, in the end, they have proven to be beneficial for all. The very nature of heaven is much like this. The Lord there truly cares about everyone and is looking continually to their happiness, and thus His life, His very energy of love and wisdom is flowing into all things and all people. It's that flowing in of that life that makes heaven work. Everyone is truly most happy when they are looking out for the needs of others. And it's the very life of God flowing into us that helps us to do this. It is nothing coming from ourselves. In other words, without the divine nature flowing in, heaven wouldn't be heaven. And it is for this reason that evolved souls that live in that realm take no credit or would receive no praise for any love that is flowing out of them or any time when they are expressing faith towards the divine. Everything that flows from the divine will always come in the form of love and wisdom. Therefore, all things and people receive some form of love and wisdom. Whenever a soul rejects love and wisdom, they still receive the very life of the Lord going into them, but it does not take long for that life to then become distorted into selfish and evil desires or destructive knowledge. It is for this reason that we are encouraged by the Lord to continually remain open to receiving love and wisdom. And this is captured in the very words of the Lord in John 15, verse 4 and 6. Abide in me and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine, no more can you except you abide in me. I am the vine and you are the branches. He that abides in me and I in him, the same brings forth much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. So ultimately, there is no political or religious system here on earth that can bring utopia. Happiness can come through individuals only, through you and I, learning to become a source for love and wisdom and then sharing that with others. Religious leaders have often believed that the kingdom of heaven would be a physical or a political kingdom here. And in the days of the Lord, the religious leaders also had that same belief and asked him that very question. Listen to his response in Luke 17, 20 and 21. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of God should come, he answered them and said, The kingdom of God comes not with observation, neither shall they say, Lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you. True social peace and rest won't come through a political or religious system. It's ultimately going to come through you and I, as we take up this call to learn to be an outlet for love and wisdom and teach others to do the same.
If you live in or near Brisbane City and would like to participate in one of our spiritual events, you can find out more information by contacting us on one of the links provided. Alternatively, you can contact us through our website at eternitynow.net. If you enjoyed this presentation, click subscribe and don't forget to like and share.